Well, another Thursday night. My time, how time is flying. Let's see if we can get this off here. Nope. How about now? There we go. So, another cheers, guys. Another Thursday nights here. Probably wondering why this tonight's show is titled Municipalities Are After Your Nuts. Well, I'm going to play a video in a minute. If there's any kitties in the background, there's colorful language. I'd probably actually say it's worse than colorful language. And you may want to ask the kids to leave the room. Oh, cheers to Stefanos not bailing on me again. Last minute thing, called me a couple hours ago. I also spoke to Pat King. Pat King may be coming on tonight. He also had something happen last minute. And drink responsibly, guys. I'm just going to have a beer tonight. That's it. And should I share the screen? Let's see what's in the comments here. What's going on? Oh, it was fun today at courthouse. This music goes with it. Don't know which courthouse you're talking about, but I know one of those pedophiles is going to be in court tomorrow getting sentenced. And 3-day hearing? That's weird for a sentencing hearing. That's in St. Catharines. Cheers on Stefanos. Yeah, he's driving and he stops to talk to the cops. I don't know what's with this guy. He loves talking to the cops, it seems these days. We'll find out one day if he decides to come back on the show. Harass him, ask him why he's not on the lounge. Why is he leaving Ed all alone? The show, it's not the same without him. People come here for legal expertise, and I don't have it. Never have. Maybe we should switch this to the flat roofing or metal sheet metal show, because law is not my forte. I know what doesn't work. I've seen what doesn't work. Yeah, he's on his way to St. Catharines tonight too. I think he'll be eventually end up there. Probably going to be very, very late. Let me do a share screen here. Well, let's find out why municipalities are after your nuts. Share screen. There we go. Let's hit play.
You want some?
Oh, can you spit what comment? What's that rot in your teeth?
Come to the next meeting.
No, you didn't. That's not what the recording says there, sir. This is the way that you treat the public? You assault. Are you going to fucking hit me again? Get the fuck back up there. Back off, you fucking dick. Back off.
Call the police. Call the police. Oh, my arm.
Yeah, well, you grabbed me by the nuts, you son of a bitch.
You grabbed him by the...
Let's see. Where does that happen? There it is. See that, guys? Reeve of Wingham, and he's clearly going for his nuts. So you're going to the municipal court, municipalities these days. This shit goes on. That's what we're going to talk about tonight. But unfortunately, Stefanos decided not to make it. Should we watch that again? It was pretty entertaining. Yep. That's what happened. Maybe I should get Hesham to co-host for me. What a loser trying to grab the guy's nuts, then plays victim. Let's watch that thing again, shall we? Remember, colorful language. Put the kids, don't let the kids listen to this.
You want some?
Oh, can you spit what comment? What's that rot in your teeth?
Come to the next meeting.
No, you didn't. That's not what the recording says there, sir. This is the way that you treat the public? You assault. Are you going to fucking hit me again? Get the fuck back up there. Back off, you fucking dick. Back off.
Call the police. Call the police. Oh, my arm.
Yeah, well, you grabbed me by the nuts, you son of a bitch.
You grabbed him by the...
What can I say? Kind of reminds you of FIFA, eh? Val's on. Hey, Val, I hope your kids didn't get to listen to this colorful language. From the Reeve of Wingham, which is up in by Gooderham area, close to Lake Huron, out that way in Ontario. So if Mayor or Reeve doesn't like what you're saying, or they just go grab your nuts, what else are they gonna do? And then what can I say? A video's worth 1,000 words. I didn't see the stretcher. I can't validate if that's true or not, but what can I say? These guys are getting creative, and that's what commies do. They lie, cheat, steal. They want your money. They want your control over you. They want to benefit off of your good work and hard work, and they make the rules up as they go along. It seems kind of like C9. Seen the fallout from that, and AI is even getting that wrong. They're quoting C9 from many years ago, and don't trust AI guys because it makes shit up, as we've seen many times. Yeah, Pat King had his sentencing hearing a week ago. I was hoping to get him on tonight. He said he was going to join us, and apparently, last minute thing, something came up. He had to cancel. So, what else? Helen Bruce. The Helen Bruce movie is out. I finally got to watch it last night up at Newmarket North meeting. And what can I say? They went into COVID and all the stuff that's going on around COVID. And how she got into looking into it. And it's a pretty good documentary. What they didn't stress enough on it, though, was that it's not a criminal charge that she was charged under. It was something to do with the Police Services Act, which is why it was a tribunal. And I'm hearing that they may have spent $500,000 for her defense already. So she had to remortgage her house, doing fundraising. Just a cop doing their job properly. And we're going to see what's going to happen. The sentencing, I think, still has to come down. But it looks like she won't be able to get any promotions for many, many years. She has won awards for being a real good cop and doing her job. And the funny thing is, when she was looking into the babies dying in the hospitals, she looked at an initial set of numbers and seen what was actually happening, and flags were raised. Cops are supposed to investigate if they think there's a chance of some kind of wrongdoing. That has changed now. In China, you need permission. To do an investigation from your higher ups. I think same applies to India. Correct me if I'm wrong, anyone? Yeah, Donald. I don't know where Donald is. I've reached out to him. He's not replying back to me. I don't know if he's still in the country or what's going on, or if he's got health issues, or maybe he's got family issues. Who knows? It seems everybody's really busy these days. Surprised we even got this many people watching the show tonight. And I'm kind of dead out on the water again because last minute, Stefanos was supposed to talk about why municipalities are going after your nuts. You've seen the video. What can I say? If you're going to go to a municipality these days, you got to watch, wear protective equipment. Maybe a jock will make life less painful for you guys that are going to be bugging the mayor or trying to hold people accountable. Something to think about. You know, jocks when you used to play ice hockey or soccer, I think. We used to wear them in high school. Anyways, if you play sports, you know what jock is, and maybe you should be wearing it more often. Get some protection for those little guys. What else we going to cover tonight? That's about it tonight. I'm going to have to cut the show short. Everything fell apart at the last minute. Is there anything in the chat we should be talking about? Put the comments in. I think I'm going to reach out to Donald the next few days. I got nothing in the chat. Pat's not here. How's my case going against Pickering? Well. My name was mentioned again in open on camera meeting today. Apparently I was tipped off. So they're not too happy about getting sued over this, and the fact that they've switched lawyers. And the other thing is they're trying to delay it as much as they can. The police department, Durham Regional Police, I believe, has hired another lawyer before they were going to use the same lawyer. And his court dates are availability in January and February. Well, that's not going to fly because I've been at this for a year and a half. Justice is supposed to be swift, and we're marching ahead. So the people in Pickering, obviously, some of them are probably watching here right now. They're scared. And that's why they're saying what they're saying, obviously. So you can read these guys pretty good by what's in the comments. And I've heard rumors that they're coming after Lisa again because Lisa is going to be running for mayor. And the current mayor is not too happy about that. So he's pulling some sneaky shit in the town council chambers. Yep. So there's one thing about crooks and commies. They hate to be held accountable. And Stefanos said this many times. Communism is supposed to be illegal in Canada, but they've slipped it in under our noses. What else? Oh, I finally seen the some of the police video. There's a lot of it. I don't want to talk too much about my case. What can I say? It's a slam dunk, guys. This is an easy one. They messed up so bad. And all I was trying to do was report and verifying facts. They're making up shit as they go along. We're finding affidavits and other paperwork that's not even filled out properly, but they're submitting it anyways. It's a shit show over there. And they know they're going to lose large. Robert Menard. There's another polite person, goes into the courts, speaks nice and polite to the judges and the crowns, and somehow he weasels his way. Well, not weasels. Somehow he gets off of charges all the time. Robert, we should get you on the show one of these days. Hope you're doing well. You said last time I spoke to you, you're going to do some kind of comedy project where you explain to people what's going on. And why does my mouse keep circling? I hope this is going out there, guys. What else? What else? I don't know. That's about it, guys. So next week, I'm going to have possibly Ben Shiva. She's a lawyer for Helen Gruss. And possibly, I spoke last night briefly with great cop, retired now. Mr. Gerses. He's from the Welland, St. Catharines, Niagara area. He may also be joining us next week. Somebody from the Helen Gruss documentary project will be joining us a week from now. We'll be talking about that documentary, what happened, how it was brought about, and how the fundraising, where you can see it, how you can make arrangements to do screenings, because they want to recap some of the money that they spent producing this thing. Then they're going to let it go once they've raised enough money to cover their costs and maybe put some money in their pocket, because these guys got to eat too. Then they'll make it free to everyone in the world and let the rest of the population walk out. Tamara Leach had a court hearing recently trying to amend her restrictions so she can go to the U.S. What can I say? Tamara Leach, in my mind, is in bed with Rebel. She's clearly working with them, promoting them. And I've seen a post somewhere that apparently she's the spiritual leader in some form. I don't know how that came about. But you know what? Everyone should be allowed to work. The fact that they're coming after her must be for good reason. It's a shame that her, Pat King, and the other people couldn't get together. Somehow they drove some division between the groups or between the people. She's getting promoted quite heavily by Rebel. If anyone watches Rebel, I don't watch them anymore because I know what their agenda is all about. And I'm quite critical about Rebel, and more so every day, because what they cover. I know you can't cover everything, but take a good close look at what they're doing and ask yourself, what is their agenda? Robert Menard. Want to be a guest on your show and share what I am working on? You will be impressed. I'm sure I will. Some people speak highly of you all the time. Um, it's hard to find the time. I got to get you up at Newmarket North to put a presentation on for those people. Keep it real, keep it factual, keep it truthful. Don't lie. Words to live by, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, we'll get you on soon. Maybe when I'm in Europe. Oh yeah, guys, I'm going to Europe end of August till the end of September, and we'll see what happens. It's I got a lot of extended family in Slovenia. I haven't seen, and there's a 40th year anniversary of something called a capella. It's like my mom had this. My dad asked that my mom have this thing built where he was born, and we had it renovated last year. And this summer, it's the 40th anniversary of the erection of that thing. My dad passed away 42 years ago, and this is one of his dying wishes. So, as a child, I got to make sure that stays in good shape and taken care of for future generations. It's a nice looking building. Maybe I'll send you guys some pictures when I get back, or maybe we'll do a live right from the chapel. No big deal. It's just part of my life. Okay. Well, I was hoping to get Pat King on, but I guess he could not make it. What can I say, guys? Weather's beautiful. Go enjoy some weather. Kiss a loved one or hug a loved one. Summer is so short in this country. Enjoy it while you can. Got to remember they're almost at the end of July. And then we got August, and then September. It could be a rainy season again. We'll see what happens. Oh, forest fires. Crazy, crazy, crazy forest fire season. I spoke to some of the people I go moose hunting with, and they lost a big lodge just south of the town of Armstrong. Multi-million-dollar facility. I can't believe all that hard work I put in is gone. Did a bunch of work for these people back in. Actually, one of the lodge facilities worked on that 2000, 2001, 2002. Did a lot of work, and now it's ashes. Thank you, Antifa. We know you're starting these fires. Yeah, so guys, don't buy into this climate change bullshit. It's not climate change. They had 2 inches of rain a few days ago, helped things off a lot. Forests aren't being managed properly. We know this. We know the spring glyphosate all over the place. And what does that do? Yeah, it kills off the broadleaf plants, which are Northern Ontario. It's mostly poplar, and that's moose food as far as I'm concerned. But if you kill off the poplar, it allows the spruce and the pine to be more prolific, and so it's better for the logging industry. Not good for the moose, not good for the environment. But yeah, those chemicals are spraying. It dries out those deciduous plants or the leafy trees. And last year I seen them spraying up there, so it gets awfully dry in certain areas, and it doesn't take much to get it to go off. Ask Antifa, they'll tell you. They're the ones that do it. They're the ones that keep getting charged for starting all these forest fires, and they get off with a slap on the wrist. Meanwhile, people are losing houses, facilities. The outfitter I deal with, he lost the main lodge, which was included a large restaurant, a big maintenance barn, large dock area, kitchen area, meal prep area, a separate room that had a big walk-in cooler and freezer. Oh, then there was the office area. It's about 3,000 square feet. That's all gone. And this guy kept everything in good shape. There was 1, 2, 3, or 4, 3 for sure, possibly 4 other buildings that were used for staff lodging because staff would come in, come out. There's usually a half dozen staff that worked at the main lodge to, feed the people and take care of the people that are waiting to get a flight in and out. And gone. Just like that. Boom. That's on you, Antifa. We know you did it. We know you're going to get charged. We know you're going to get a slap on the wrist. And I think we should find out when these Antifas are getting charged for this shit, that thousands of people show up in front of the courtroom and hold the judges accountable and tell them, yeah, the public's pissed that these guys are lighting up our forests. And then there's all the political back and forth bullshit that's going on. Antifa, we know you're starting these fires. We know in the past years you're always getting charged for this shit and convicted. Knock it off. No, it's not climate change. It's got nothing to do with climate change. There you go. Been raining and cool here in northeastern Ontario all week. So I'm assuming northeastern Ontario, you're talking north of North Bay all the way up to Cochrane, I guess would be considered and out to the Quebec border. That's northeastern Ontario, I guess. Actually, all the way up to south end of James Bay is northeastern Ontario. So yeah, those rains came in through the Armstrong, which is up high up there. They also, I know they had a couple inches of rain, which put a big stop to all this. That's why our weather's getting better and less smoke. But I give Antifa a few days before they go lighten up these forest fires again. You bastards. Hope you die in hell, rot in hell. Between North Bay and Timmins. And if you're ever in Timmins, be aware that there is an albino moose out there. Very sacred to the natives in that area. Yeah, it's a white moose. The U.S. is complaining about forest fires spreading to their country and our leaders doing nothing to prevent the smoke from spreading. Hey, we could have, there's brand new CL-515s being built in, I believe Viking Air is building them out in British Columbia. Brand new water bombers. They had the CL-215, then they had the bigger brother, the 415. And I think those have been sold off around the world. Pretty good water bomber. Good capacity. Made in Canada. Designed by de Havilland originally. I believe it was a Canadair. Anyways, check me. It's either Canadair or de Havilland designed the CL 215, 415. And if it is Viking that's making it, chances are it is the de Havilland product of the 515, or maybe it's their design. But they're basically good, solid design. Gets smaller lakes, gets a lot of water into those planes fast, and it can attack the fires quickly and knock this out. But we got to stop the spraying of glyphosate and the defoliants. Let nature be nature. And to think about this one. Climate's changing. We get these big fires. It's just only been happening the last 2-3 years. It's been going on for millions of years. There's natural fire breaks like rivers, swamps, creeks. So yeah, this is what the politic I'm talking about. Instead of sending up firefighters and water bombers, a lot of our Canadian firefighters have gone to the States to fight fires because the wages are better down there, and then we don't have enough guys up here. Provincial government doesn't care. We haven't got people. It's less money that they got to spend, and the fires are going to burn anyways. And forest fires aren't actually a bad thing because the tree, as it grows, roots go down, pull all the nutrients that are deep down in the earth. They bring that all to the surface, and then when it burns, all those minerals, nutrients actually deposit into the topsoil, and then the plants can use those to grow even better and make better food for us and the bears and the deer and the moose. What else? That's it, guys. I'm going to shut her down. No Pat King yet. It's been half an hour. Really hoping to speak to him tonight. Don't want to bore you. Enjoy your evening. Later.